Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Oakfield Farm. We're doing a little cleaning here. Our rig is just a tad bit dirty. We'll clean her all up, get her going. And let's see, what do we need to get done today? Oh, look at that. Looks brand spanking new. Alright. Well, let's take a quick gander at the map here. We just planted 1 and 2. They are full of canola is in 2 and soybeans are in 1. I had to stop and think about that for just a minute. Now we need to, once again, we need to break out the plow because we need to plow field 3. Then we also need to plow the sheep pasture and the cow pasture. They both need to be all three of those need to be plowed up and replanted. They're all going to be grass. So that is where we need to start. I know we just did a bunch of plowing doing 1 and 2, but that's kind of the way it goes when you start the new farm. Everything needs plowed. Now I could probably get away with not plowing the 2 pastures, but if I want to be able to fertilize those crops, then I need to get in there and we need to get them fertilized and then limed, or planted, fertilized, limed. So I think that is what we need to do, at least to start off today. I'm going to try not to take up too much time. This plow does not usually sit very well. You can't just, there it goes. Can't just set it on a hill, that's for sure. Alright, let's open this thing up. And then we need to start thinking about what we want to do as far as maybe buying another field. I've been toying with it. Okay, I don't want to allow it to create fields here. There we go. There we go. Now we know where the edge of this field is. Alright, hopefully this will not take us too long. Well, it looks like our field is trying to come in over there. Now, why it only those little triangles, I have no idea. But there we are. We could fertilize those little triangles, but that's all we could fertilize. Hopefully those fields will be ready to fertilize very soon, and we can get in there and get them all done. I want to say this little plow here, the Joker, this thing, I like this plow. This is very, very nice. If I knew how to drive the darn thing. I am all over the place, like a drunken sailor riding around this thing. There we go. Come on. There, we got it. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead, run around this field, and see what we can get done. Well, we've made pretty short work out of this field. It wasn't very big, but we got it wrapped up pretty darn quick. Like I had said, I'm trying to figure out, do we want to buy another field? Now, we have some cash, but I know we're going to need a huge chunk of that. So I'm just trying to decide how much we want to spend and how much we want to try to save for other equipment. But I know how I am, like burning a hole in my pocket. I think we need to figure out what we want to buy and go from there. See if there's a field. I don't know that I'm ready to buy animals yet, but I definitely think that maybe another field would be in order. we can take a quick look. What do we got around us here? I don't think 8, 9, and 10 would be okay, but they're pretty small. So maybe, what about 7 here? How much does 7 run? It's 506. Woo! 420. 3, almost 400. The 420 sounds pretty good. 420 always sounds pretty good. Anyway, do we got anything? I don't think we have anything in these fields, do we? They're just grass. My goodness. Why are they all grass? The only downside is anything that we buy needs plowed. Oh my goodness. Except for 36. 36 is like the only thing that doesn't need fully plowed. And what is it? Oh, it's sunflowers. I don't know what growth state it's on. It's on the first growth state. Is that first? Yeah, it looks like the first. That could even be fertilized, and so it doesn't need lime. How much is it, I guess? 521. That's not bad. I mean, really, that's not bad at all. And it's already got a crop in it. It will, once it's harvested, need just a little bit of plow right up and down that field. But that means that we could come in and we could fertilize 36. That would be by far our biggest field. You know, I think we're just gonna do it. Let's buy it. There we go. Now it's ours. And now we are down under $1 million. We got 600,000. That sounds like a lot, but that makes me nervous. So, okay, now we have that field. We will have to put our fertilizing hat on. Actually, not yet. It's in the first growth state. So we can't fertilize yet. What I need, though, right now is we want to continue to plow, but I need a different tractor. Let's go. There we go. Let's do that guy. And I need another plow. I need my little plow. Where, oh where art thou, plow? Okay. Not there. Where did I put the plow? See, this is the problem with having 12 buildings, is you don't know where the heck you put anything. Did I put it over here, maybe? No. I did buy it, right? Didn't I buy it? Didn't I buy a plow? Let's see. I thought I bought the little plow as well. Oh, well, that's why. I did not buy that plow. The plow I have, I think, is just a little too big to be running around and setting the shape of the field, especially after just using it on field 3. I think I need plow. I think I need this little guy right here. This is by far my favorite plow. Well, it used to be. I kind of like the Joker. That is very, very nice. Alright, let's buy this. Okay, we bought that. So now we need to go to the store. There we go. Let's reset. Alright, and let's go pick that up. And then we can get on with the fields. Get those done so we don't have to do that. Sorry about the abrupt end. My fingers got a little quicker than my mouth did. So we'll go up here. We'll grab it so we can get it all done. And then we don't have to play with plowing. At least until we... now, wait a second. Now, see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this bad boy up backwards. I've got plenty of horsepower, I know I do, but it just makes it go a little bit easier if you, with this plow in particular. If you're having trouble with horsepower, just turn it around, go the other way, and it will push or pull. Actually, I think we should we'll push. I think we're gonna push this one. It'll push much easier when you turn it around backwards. Just a little tidbit. So if you're a little low on horsepower, turn this bad boy around and you should be just fine. So alright, what we want to do is we're going to have to come over here, turn it, drop it down. Now it's not going to, is it going to plow? No, it's not going to plow. Okay, I didn't think it was. So we need to come in here and kick it, allow to create fields. And then we want an ever so gentle curve through here. Just a nice little outline through here. This will help, I mean, this will make it just a little bit easier. The other plow is just a little too big and kind of cumbersome to kind of get where you want it to be. What I'm trying to do right now is follow my mow lines where I mowed before. That'll kind of give me a good idea of the flow of the mower. Don't want to get too close, although the hedges there, they don't have a collision, so you're alright with that. Okay, so we're going to get around this field, do us a little outline, and then we can grab the bigger plow, come through, and then just fill in the middle. Alright, this should not take us very long, I don't think. Let's get a little light on the subject. I was having a hard time seeing. It is almost 6 o'clock, which is funny. It's about 6 o'clock where I'm at. Only mine's in the morning. This is in the evening. Okay, let me get this and get this done. And we've almost got the second field, at least the perimeter, the outline taken care of. Now really the only reason to do this is so that you can end up fertilizing it and liming it and getting yourself a higher yield for your grass harvest. But to me it's worth it because you can do it once and it will reap the benefits for quite some time. And then of course if you don't want to, you want to quit doing there we go. You can just turn it right, but leave it and turn it right back into a cow pasture. Alright, let's go drop this guy off. At least park him up here, get him out of the way. Looks like a good spot. Alright, now shut this off. Where is, I might need to turn that T-Rex back in. Okay, let's back up. That plow looks just a tad bit filthy. There we go. Alright, let's take this bad boy. I think. There we go. A little bit of light. See if we can keep enough light around to keep busy here. Okay, allow to go down, allow to create fields. And we are off and running. Now hopefully this is not going to take us too darn long. There we go. Once we get our feet under us here and get rocking and rolling, I don't think it's going to take us too long at all to zip through this field. And then hopefully by that time we will be able to maybe do some fertilizing in our fields. I will see you when we are done, or at least closer to done. Well, we got one field done, or actually one pasture done. We got the other actual field is done, field number 3. I'm just trying not to bore you guys with this too much. I know we just did this in the previous episode to fields 1 and 2, so I'm trying not to run plowing into the ground. No pun intended. I know, bad joke, bad joke. I'm full of those. So, we are going to zip around here. We're going to get this one hammered out, and I don't know if daylight is going to hang on long enough for us to get our plowing done or not. Not our plowing done. Our plowing we will get done. It's we need to lime the field and get it planted. I do not think we're going to do that in this this day, in-game day. Now, I think this is the first day for me in this game. I don't think I've had to sleep through the night. Now, I did have one instance where I was doing something and I thought I paused my game and I stood up and time was at 120 and I did not know it. So I might have went through a day there. Go, baby, go. Come on, get on up there. You know, let's see. Where is it? So, well, this shows 3 days. Now, I don't remember sleeping through the night. Maybe I did. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to zip around here, and we're going to get this guy here finished up. At least plowed before it gets too dark. And just like that, the field is, well, almost done. Almost. We got this little sprig. Come on there, big dog. You can make it. You can make it. It's working pretty hard to turn that corner. There we go. And there it is. Now it's all done. Let's limit that thing to fields. I do not want to kick this thing on and have issues later on down the road. Alright, let's see if we can find our way out of here in the dark. It is very dark in the farm at night now. I know I have a fence, a gate. There's my gate. Alright. We will probably just leave this guy hooked up. We need to give them a bath in the morning. That plow is very, very dirty. Alright, let's there we go. Shut that off. Lights off. Dark. It's so dark. Oh, look. Lucky for us, the door's wide open. Sit down and enjoy some TV. Look at that little bitty guy. Isn't that what you want for a TV? That's not a TV. That's a monitor. What's wrong with these people? Alright, go up. Sleep trigger's all the way up here. There it is. Okay, so it's 8. I think we need, what, 11 hours? That'll put us at 7. That should do it. Alright, let's go to sleep. And, man, the time goes by quick. $1,900 in leasing costs. Jeez. And look at that. Oh, you know what I should have done, though? Rutrow, I left the growth state set on fast. So, come on, let me out of here. Ah, my goodness, close that door. So, let's see, where? I want to go up here and check on our fields. Not that field, there's nothing in there. Come on, let's go, man, run, run, run. Not fast enough, is it? How about that? That's a little better. Put my running shoes on. Okay, well, we can at least plant, so that must be in what? The second growth state? Let's hope. Scroll on down here. There it is. Yeah, that's in like the third growth state. Oof. That's no good. So before we do really anything else, let's go up here. Not that. Yeah, well, I want real time there. I want that off. Because I do not want these to get any further along as far as growing goes. If they do, then it's going to make it just that much more difficult to get in there and see where the fertilizer spreader goes. I don't think, well, since I got it off, alright, here we go. Let's go ahead. Hey, simmer down, man. Let's just clean up this plow here a little bit. There we go. Little tires, a little dirty. Okay. That looks beautiful. Okay. So what do we need to do? We need to get ourselves a tractor. I think the John Deere should work out just fine. Now what I don't know is I'm going to have to find out if our fertilizer spreader has any fertilizer in it at all. And of course, no, it does not. So hopefully, now what I'm counting on is that I can buy it and reset the fertilizer over here. So I don't have to drive all the way to the store. But let's find out if that's even possible. Okay, we need a liquid fertilizer, right? I have been for quite some time using dry fertilizer, but I have a liquid sprayer. So I think I'm going to buy 2 of these. And we're going to play around with the liquid sprayers again. Dry seems to be cheaper and much easier. And it doesn't show up. Darn. That means that we need to go get it. So do I... how much does this thing even hold? I don't know. My goodness, we got to figure all this out. So complicated at the start. How much does it hold? Holds 6,000 liters. Okay. 30. All right, so I think we're going to head to the store and see if we can just go ahead and fill this guy up. 6,000 should take care of anything of all of our fields, I think. Ooh, well, we do have the big one there. We will see. That's what we shall do. I will see you at the store. And we have made it. Now let's get this guy all filled up. There, well, we won't get it filled up with 2. I think these only got 2,000 liters in each. This shouldn't take long. So let's get these, at least these in here. And we'll head on back and see what we can do. I might go by field 26. Is that the one we just bought? 36. Yeah, 36 is on the way. So let's cut over there. And we'll go ahead and get 36 fertilized. And that'll at least be a jump. I think that is a very good idea. So let's get that done. Alright, here is our first look at field 36. Okay, did I get that in the right spot? No, I'm a little too close. But that's alright, that's okay. I'd rather be a little too close than a little too far away here. Alright, let's... Now I went ahead and filled this thing all the way up. I figured, well, what the heck, I'm already here. Might as well just grab it and go. This looks like, well, 7 miles an hour, alright. I haven't used one of these at 7 miles an hour for a while. But that's okay. So we're going to run around this. I don't think it's going to take us very many passes. Looks like probably 3. Maybe we have to run a 4th just for a little bit. We can get this guy done. And then we'll head back over to our new fields. I like the liquid sprayers. I like the spread they get. But the dry fertilizers, to me, they seem to be cheaper to use and quicker, for that matter. Now that is telling me, hold on here. Is that being fertilized? It is. My spray rate says 0. Why does my spray rate say 0? I am trying to remember. No, don't do that. Stop it. Okay, so I need to go. Here's what I do. If I can't remember how to turn something on, I go to this guy right here and just, I know where this one happens to be. I'm going to scroll down here and see where it is, because we need to increase our spray. I'm fertilizing the fields and it's not costing me any fertilizer. I don't particularly like that. My goodness, this is taking a long time. There we go. M and K. That's what I needed. That is what I needed. So how about K? There, well, at least go 100. Jeez. Let's go 150. That's something. Yeah, that might be a little... No, that's not bad. That's not too bad, actually. Let's go up. Let's go 200. That seems a little better. Now we're using some product. Okay. I don't want to be too cheaty. My goodness. Here's a sprayer, but you're using absolutely no product at all. You just fill it up once. That's pretty good. I like that. The magic sprayer. We all need one of those. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm going to run my headland around and then let's get this thing knocked out. I went ahead and put a helper on fertilizing field number 36 there. Oh, you're going to hit that tree. Yes, you are. There we go. So that we can jump over here and get our lime spreader rocking and rolling here. There we go. Now, I always try to get this thing overlapping because nothing drives me crazier than just missing the edge of the field. And I do it all the time because I'm trying to get the biggest swath I can get out of my lime spreader or fertilizer spreader, or whatever it is. And I end up missing just a skosh right along the edge. And it drives me insane. Now, I do not think this is going to take us very long to knock this guy out. Now, we do have 3 of these to do, so that's going to take a little bit of time. But hopefully not too bad. Hopefully we can get her hammered out pretty quick. Move on to something new and exciting. There's something very, very peaceful about doing this, and you can, as you're rolling through, you can barely hear the motor running. Just a nice hum of the engine. And of course the birds are chirping like crazy this morning, making all kinds of racket. Nice big old cup of coffee, be rocking and rolling, that's for sure. This wouldn't be a bad job at all. As you're sitting in the air-conditioned cab, it'd be one of the easier jobs, I would think, as far as farming goes. I would say this would be the gravy one. Okay, with all of that, let's go ahead and get this thing. Let's get this thing knocked out. And there we go. We can chalk one more off the list. That bad boy looks good. Although the first thing I need to do is come on. There you go. Oh, wait, there is one little spot that would bug me. Oh, I see it. I see it from here. Always check. Always turn on that map. Hello, Mr. Airplane. There we go. That thing seemed to be loud. Alright, now we're going to head on over to our next field here and get this guy rocking and rolling. And our fertilizer is done on field 36, so we need to get over there and get our helper moving back over here. I guess lucky for us, we got the growth state turned off, so that is a plus. Alright, I'm gonna run a headland around this guy here, get us started. I don't think this one's going to take any longer than the field 3 there. That went pretty good. That was a pretty small field, though. I think we're going to be okay for lime. I don't think we're going to run out of that anytime too soon. I have the spray rate set at like 300. which I thought was pretty good. I've got the spray rate on our liquid fertilizer spreader at, I think, 2. Alright, let's get this thing done. And there we go. Well, almost there we go. We got one little spot here. Spin this bad boy around. And this one here is now done. There it is. And we need to move it. That's not my field. What do we got left here? Hold on. Let's see. Now, I do not know why the heck there's this spot in the middle that is fertilized. I am very confused with that. I don't get it. If anybody knows, let me know. I'm not sure. I don't understand. Along with many, many other things that I do not understand. That is just one of them. Alright, so we're going to head over here to the cow pasture. And we are going to do... Can I fit? Oh. We're going to do stupid things. That's what we're going to do. Try to fit through a gate like a dog carrying a stick. Why won't this thing work? Alright, there we go. Okay, let's crank this bad boy up. And let's get this thing done. Okay, come around here. We are going to do the exact same thing that we just did on the previous field. So I will see you in just a few. And this is the end of not yet. Don't do that. This is the end of another one. So now all of our fields are limed and plowed and ready to go. This one, of course, needs planted. So do all 3 of them that we just did. Let's fold this up. And again, I don't know why we're double fertilized in some areas, but not in others. I don't understand why that is. And nice little squares, too. Go figure. Heh. Oh, well, if not for me to question why. So we need to grab our fertilizer sprayer and head over to field 1 and down here to field 2. We can get it going, which would be nice, and those will be have the maximum fertilization state, easy for me to say, taking care on those. And then we need to figure out what we're gonna, well, I know we're gonna plant grass in 3, and both of these hey, I see right here, looks like I missed a little bit. We'll have to go back and get that. But these 2 pastures here, we will definitely put some grass back in those. Now, I've been trying to figure out what the heck I want to do for animals. I'd like maybe a fermenting silo also, but there's not a lot of places on this farm that you can put stuff like that. Now, we have little areas like right here in this corner. I might be able to level it out and put something there. Maybe something on the other side. But as far as the farmyard goes, there's just not a lot of room for growth. We also have this little area back here that maybe we could put something like that. It wouldn't be very convenient to get to. We have to ponder that a little bit. Just trying to figure out where we want to put any things that we're going to use. We may just have to go into either the sheep pasture or the cow pasture and kind of borrow some of it. That might work out pretty good. That would be pretty close right here, right next to the farm. We also have the field. Wait a second. Right? That's as close as I can go, darn it. There's a little field right, I think right over, right here that we can go to. That might be a really good spot. It's not much of an area, It's just a real small grass field. So that's a thought. Alright, did he actually finish this? No. I'll say no, he did not. So it looks like we're going to do a little bit of work right here. Let's get this guy squared up, and then we'll take him over to the other field. Alright, let's get this done. I guess it's lucky for us we can still kind of see where we need to be going here. Now, I have to admit, this going to 7 miles an hour with this sprayer seems to be a little slow. I would really like maybe to go a little faster than this. Oh, and here we go. There it is. I don't think it's going to get all of it. We'll have to make a second pass here, but that shouldn't be too bad. There we go. No problems at all. Should be able to just stay right on this. And that should. That's a pretty nice looking view right there. That's kind of nice. I have to say, being a farmer out in a field like this wouldn't be a bad gig. But, that being said, farmers work their tail off. I am not a farmer. They have my utmost respect. Those guys work hard for every dime they get. That is a fact. I grew up in central Illinois, and there were farmers everywhere. Some of them were quite successful. Some of them were not as successful, but they all worked hard. Okay, let's see. Where are we going? We need to go over here to fields 1 and 2. Now, with that, I think this is probably going to do it. I would really love to get the fertilization done in this episode, but I think we are already long enough. The last 2 videos have went extremely long, and I don't mind going 30, 40 minutes even. That's a little longer than I want to go. But when it hits the 50 mark, I think that's a little too much. Nobody wants to sit there and listen to my voice for 50 minutes. That is a fact. So with all of that, hey, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had some fun. If there's anything you like, let me know. If there's anything you don't like, as always, please let me know that also. And until the next time, well, first of all, have yourselves a great day. And until next time, see ya!